Oh, it's still quite warm actually, it's still quite hot. So I'm just going to give a bit of the chicken and some potato a try. It's very hot. Oh, but that's lovely. Potato is quite starchy. You can taste a lot of the starch, but that's really nice. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen. And if you are new here, then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis, and in today's video I want to share with you how to make a delicious chicken leg soup. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make a really delicious chicken leg soup. So this recipe is really easy and it is also really tasty. However, it is slightly time consuming. So if you wanted to make this on a weekend and then freeze it for a day during the week, you could do that. Or if you have got the time and you want to make this dish, I promise you, you won't regret it. It is that good. So what I've done is I have put some thighs and some drumsticks, chicken drumsticks and chicken thighs into a pan. In the original recipe I did actually use some really big chicken legs, but I found they filled the pan a bit too much. If you've got a bigger pan than this and you want to use chicken legs, then you can do, but I am using thighs and drumsticks. I thought they were probably about the same as chicken legs really anyway. So I've put those into the base of the pan, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about 2 litres of water to the base of this pan, like so. And then I'm just simply going to add some salt and pepper. Salt and pepper to your taste. You don't have to add it if you don't want to, but we don't mind a little bit of salt and pepper on things. So I'm just going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to the water, and then all I'm going to do is just turn the heat on up to high. I'm going to put the lid on, I'm going to bring this to the boil, and then I'll turn it down and leave it to simmer, and I will boil the chicken, which sounds weird, but honestly it's really nice. It makes it really tender, I have to say. So I'm going to let it simmer for about half an hour, but I'll show you that in a moment. The chicken actually started to boil over a little while ago, so I've had to turn the heat down. So I've turned it down to a medium heat, and as you can see I've put this wooden spoon on top of the saucepan, and what the wooden spoon does is it absorbs all of the heat from the steam, so hopefully it won't boil over again in the process while it's simmering on the hob. I'm going to leave this to simmer on the hob for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until you can put a skewer in and the juices from the chicken run clear. So yes, I'm just going to leave this to simmer now. The chicken started to float to the top, so I assumed that it was cooked, and I've taken it out. And I did put a skewer in, and the juices are running clear from the chicken. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but I promise you they are running clear. And by accident I popped the leek in, so I put in about half a leek. I had a really big leek, not literally, honestly it's a vegetable. I had a really big leek, and I just simply took the top from the leek and then just sliced it into about 1/2 centimetre pieces. As I said, I only used the top half of the leek. If you've got a smaller leek, then you can just top and tail it. So cut the top and the bottom off, and then just slice it into 1/2 centimetre pieces. And then I have 1 carrot here as well that I've just simply peeled, sliced and diced into about 1/2 centimetre pieces. You can make this as chunky or as not chunky as you want, really. If you wanted it a bit, if you wanted the vegetables a bit smaller, then please cut them smaller. We don't mind chunky vegetables in this house though. So, and I have also got about 800 grams of potatoes here that I just simply peeled, and again I just chopped them into about 1-inch pieces, and I'm going to pop those into the stock as well. And I'm going to leave all of this to cook in here for probably about a good 15 minutes, I'd say. And I'm going to leave that to cool, and then once that's cooled I will remove all of the meat from the bones, and I will just put it back in here. I'm just going to add a little bit more salt to this as well. Just got to grab my salt, I won't be a second. So I'm just going to add a little bit more salt for the vegetables. Not too much, and obviously salt and pepper to your taste again. If you like more than this, then please add more. And I might just add a little bit of pepper as well, like so. And I'm just going to bring this back to the boil. and then once it's boiling I will turn it down and leave it to simmer. I'm also going to add a little bit of flavour to this as well. I forgot a minute ago, so I'm going to add it now. I'm going to add, while we're bringing this to the boil, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, and then I'm going to add a big teaspoon of ground turmeric as well, or turmeric, whatever you want to call it. I think it's turmeric, isn't it? I'm never sure how to say that word. Anyway, I'm going to mix those in as well. And now, I think this is going to come to the boil again. So I'm going to put my wooden spoon on top so it doesn't boil over. And I'm just going to turn the heat down. And I'm going to leave these vegetables to simmer now for about 15 to 20 minutes. This has been simmering away for a good 15 minutes and the potatoes are cooked. I will show you, they do fall off a skewer, I have to say. I haven't got a fork to hand at the moment, so I'm just using a skewer. But they are falling apart, so I know that that is cooked. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in a handful of green beans. So I've just got some chopped frozen green beans that I'm going to pop into the pot. And I'm going to leave these to simmer in here for another 3 minutes. And then I will add in the chicken and that will be our soup done. And I'm really looking forward to this. It smells so good right now. The beans have cooked as well now, and I have removed the chicken from the bones. I just simply ripped it off and then I just cut it into little pieces. And now I'm just going to add this back into the chicken, into the soup, sorry, into the chicken. I'm just going to add that back in. The bones, I haven't discarded those. I've actually put them in the freezer and I will probably use those in a chicken stock recipe. I don't think I've done a video on my chicken stock recipe, so when I get round to it I will do a video on that, and I'll also do one on bone broth and my vegetable stock recipe as well. So yes, that is the soup done, and I'm just going to try this and I will let you know how it tastes. As promised, I thought I'd give this a little try to let you know how it tastes. I'm sure it's going to be delicious though. It smells really good, I have to say. So yeah. Oh, it's still quite warm actually, it's still quite hot. So I'm just going to give a bit of the chicken and some potato a try. It's very hot. Oh, but that's lovely. Potato is quite starchy. You can taste a lot of the starch, but that's really nice. There's a lot of flavour from the turmeric coming through as well. It's flavoured the chicken really nicely. Oh yeah, it's really good. I have to say, I am, once again, I'm going to say it, I'm really looking forward to this for my dinner this evening, so yes. So I think that is job done. That's how you make my delicious chicken leg soup, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to be having this for our dinner this evening, and it smells and tastes so good, I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.